the middle, right? You gotta
that's what I meant. Like
just
after
start it and maybe
a few seconds after I start, I hit go live.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, yes, it definitely did not get the
confirmation that I ignored. I just like hit it once and I hit the countdown, so it didn't actually.
Very nice.
Well, here we are, folks.
But anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, ProfsPlay, a channel hosted by myself, Jay Plays Games, and Wizard PhD, along with Sweaterwolf. As you might notice, we have a substitute teacher today, who is me. I know this week is technically Jay's week to host. However, given a number of technical difficulties and other kinds of issues, we've had to kind of shuffle things around and play a little, just do a little jazz improv with today's stream. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully everybody still has a good time. And for anybody who is here early, thank you for joining us. You will also note, perhaps, that Wizard PhD, the Prof Leonard, is not with us just yet, but she will be in time. Unfortunately, being actual real life profs IRL means we do occasionally have real life commitments during stream time. God forbid work gets in the way of our gaming time. But you know what? Like, we got to be real. Every now and then it does. So today happens to be one of those days. We're hoping she can join us, I don't know, after an hour or so has passed by. But until then, it is the three of us. And as hopefully everyone knows, whenever two or more are gathered in our name, there we are as ProfsPlay. Sorry if anybody in chat is religious and I'm completely being silent.
I like that reference. Yes, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, we're here. So we've got somebody's got to do a quick edit on our category because it still says talk shows and podcasts. I don't know if anybody's
I'm not logged in.
I'm not either.
I'm trying my very best not to push my internet too far today. So we'll see. Eight-headed boy, hold on just 1 second. Since we've never seemed to integrate it properly. Eight-headed boy has subscribed to tier 1. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes. Excellent.
A 2-month streak. Wow, like that.
Congrats. Happy 2 months. Happy 2 months, buddy. Man. Love it. Love it. As always, donations and subs are not ever required or even encouraged on the channel, but they are always appreciated. So they appreciated it. So thank you so much.
Rolling in.
Andrea, how's it going?
Hey, what is up?
Andrea and I have been just like chopping it up on Discord for the last couple of hours. So nice to see you live. All right, I've been talking a bunch, so let me pause and pass it over to my co-hosts for a couple of quick intros. Jay, our friendly neighborhood disembodied voice.
That's right.
Who are you?
Step into the light.
Yeah. What you doing here?
Yeah, see, so we can't do an awkward visual transition, so we'll do an awkward audio transition.
It's got to be awkward in some way.
Right, yeah, awkward blank transition.
It's our brand.
Yes, hello. Hi, everyone. Tuning in now. For those of you who missed it, we're having a bit of a what do you call it? Jazz improv session today where Pape is going to take over and lead us once more into not starving. But due to some various technical issues, Arizona had one of the worst wind gusty storms I've ever seseen last night. It must have affected the internet company because our internet's been down most of the day. This is actually the longest streak where it's been stable. But every 1 hour, I get a text message from them extending it by 2 hours. So it's been that kind of day. Yes, he will lead us to the moon. Now you have to do the Prof. You have to play the sequel to that, which is a bird story.
That sounds familiar.
I think it's Bird Story. Did you finish To the Moon?
I have not yet. I think it should be happening soon. I keep saying that, right? I keep saying like we're almost.
Yeah.
There's like another wrinkle in the story. The last one was like pretty pretty emotionally intense. But
it keeps going from there. that whole game. Yeah.
I might as well let you all in on it, and the folks who are here early in chat. I have been talking with Andrea about a potential pivot / rebrand on the personal channel. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for season 3, because we got some stuff in the works. That's all. I'm gonna leave it there, Andrea. I don't want to spoil it.
Like a teaser, like a pre-announcement teaser.
Yeah, Andrea and I are working on some things behind the scenes for season 3 on my solo channel. So just some little something to think about.
Cool. So I'm just going to be sort of commentating. I'm trying my very best. The long and short of it is some internet connectivity problems. I was going to do some VR, but we're going to table that probably till next week, most likely. And instead, I'll just be commentating from the Peanuts gallery, so to speak. But I have my voice too, so I'm hopefully not break my internet. With that, I will hand it over to a very crystal clear internet connection that I see. Your stream is looking very nice on my end. So, Spider Wolf, hello.
Thank you. Yes, I somehow seem to be the one that has good internet today, which is literally unprecedented. So, welcome all, welcome Sir Baron and all. Wait, did you guys introduce yourselves? Did you say who you were? Okay, you know.
Not really.
You know mostly who we are. We're profs. We play games. We do things. That's like all I got. I don't have any technical. I got my first shot of the Pfizer vaccine today. Everybody was asking me what kind it was. I was like, I don't know. I just signed up as soon as I could for anything. And it was very exciting. I can't believe getting a vaccine is that exciting, but I feel like I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. I have my next appointment ready. So
how are you feeling after this first one?
I feel fine. It's funny because one of my colleagues got it at like the same time I did, and she's texting me about how bad she feels. So it seems to be so individual and how it affects people. So first shot seems to be going okay. Second shot, that might be. It's on a Thursday, so if you see me absent next month, that is probably why.
Yeah, I had my second shot, and my wife did, and a few of her colleagues and stuff have, and pretty much everyone has said, after, and I've experienced this after that second one. It knocks you out for about a day. So if those of you who have not yet had the chance to get yours, plan for like a lost 36 hours or so after that second. I mean, it may not hit you, but almost everyone that I know who has had it has kind of had a lost day or so.
Literally the only person I know that hasn't had an issue is Fisticuff's 96-year-old grandmother. But she's tougher than most of us will ever be. So
just 96 alone is like
it's like you got something going for you.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't get to 96 with a little bit of toughness.
You didn't come to mess in life.
Got that stat boost. Love it. That's good though. Good to hear that you are feeling okay. I had to cancel my stream for my first shot a little while back, and then I'm going to have to cancel for my next one on the 19th of this coming month.
Nice.
For my second shot, just to be sure. Just I don't want to be on stream just like, hey everybody.
yeah. It's it just was very kind of let's play to the moon.
Yeah. Good luck with voice acting under the influence. That's going to be that'd be something. So I honestly don't have anything super deep to ask everybody, but since I just I'm still kind of riding a high from an interview I was on with Dr. Kishana.
That's awesome, man. That is star power.
She is truly one of my academic heroes, and one of the coolest, like not even exaggerating, like one of the coolest games researchers out there right now. Like, I mean, not only is her work incredible and like really rigorous and super accessible to like anybody, but she's also one of the most like down to earth and like humble people I've met, like hands down. But one of the things that they do on their podcast is they do a quick check-in about what everybody is playing, what y'all reading, and what are y'all eating these days. Or I mean, for them it's drinking, but I've got food on the brain. So I don't know if anybody wants to share anything about what you're playing. If you're reading anything cool, would love to hear about it. And if you happen to be, I don't know, drinking or eating, or if you happen to have drinking or eaten anything especially tasty recently, I don't know. We'd just love to hear some stories before we jump back into Not Starving.
That goes for chat too.
Yeah, chat. We definitely want to hear.
Hundo P, you want to hear?
So I have been playing Slime Rancher. Also, this is very on brand for me. Having just a new thing I'm completely obsessed with every single week because that's how I live my life. So I've been playing Slime Rancher, a game I've seen like the name of. I've seen just like the title, like not even screenshots, but just like on Humble, you know, like Slime Rancher, play Slime Rancher. And it just seemed like it would be up my alley because it's like a chill, like raising creatures and farming kind of game. And what I didn't expect, Sir Baron knows what's up. What I did not expect is that it's like a first person game, which really surprised me. And it's a first person game. It's like they definitely built this off of like an FPS because you know, the only thing you see of your character is this gun, but it's not a shooty gun. It's a suctiony gun where you suction up the slimes and you suction up things in the world and then you shoot them in a very fun way and that's actually like the core mechanic in the game. And there's all these slimes and they're really, really dumb and they constantly are like hurling themselves off of things or going wild. So you just kind of have to, but they're really cute. You know, we're speaking about how cat meows get you that little like, oh, I want to take care of you. Like they're all freaking adorable. So you don't get mad when they're doing dumb things. And there's also a story that's totally not the story you would expect this game to have. It's like completely, really has surprised me, the story content of the game. So that is my playing rec. And wait, are we going all like, just like all three at once? Or are we?
I would say do all. Yeah.
Okay. Eating, I had yesterday, I posted it on my personal Discord, but I had a bulgogi beef ribeye, or bulgogi beef ribeye cheesesteak. That's what I'm trying to get to. Which had like, you know, kimchi and like pickled cucumbers and other vegetables and stuff on it. And it was really good. I would never put cheese with like beef bulgogi, and yet it somehow all hung together. That was excellent. I love cheesesteak. Yes, Prof. Hey. Cheesesteak, not cake.
There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference.
Although I don't know, if somebody like proposed the other one, I would try it for sure. Sounds weird, but I could. I don't know. I'll try anything. And then drinking. Wait, we never feature alcohol on this stream? Is this like the doing a cuss thing?
I mean, we're adults.
We're all adults here.
It's legal.
I drink on my own stream sometimes, but I usually don't drink on this stream because I didn't know if it was on brand for Prof Life.
That's grape juice.
But yes, this is grape juice. And if you like
it's
grape
a kind
juice,
of grape juice.
This is actually one of my favorites. It's from Trader Joe's, so it is like it's definitely sub $10. I think it's sub $5. I think this is like $4.99, and it is one of my straight up favorites. It's called Moon X. You got to get yourself some of this. I like to stock up every time I go to Trader Joe's because the price to flavor ratio is life itself. And I will let someone else talk as I sip this aromatic grape juice.
yes. An aged grape juice.
An aged grape juice, yes.
Are you reading anything cool these days, or have you picked up anything cool to read that you might?
Am I reading anything cool these days? I don't think that I am. So if anybody has any recommendations, I am taking recommendations. Oh,
I'll wait. Jay, go right ahead.
Yeah, life is kind of boring for me right now. Actually, it's a period where lots of stuff is happening in the professorial, the instruction sort of range. Finals week for my A sessions classes is this week, and then I'm spinning up the two new B session classes. So I'm kind of in a lull in terms of anything interesting. I will say I was planning on hosting this week. Like I mentioned, it was going to be some VR games. I haven't done much VR gaming recently, and every time I do, I'm always blown away. So earlier this week, I put on the headset for the first time in, I don't know, a couple months, honestly. And just was like, wow, for about 2 hours. And nothing even particularly crazy. Just like I loaded up Google Maps or Google Earth, in VR, and that's just crazy. I spent like 45 minutes just flying around, my old hometown and Manhattan and mountains. I mean, it's just nuts. It was wild, and it's just freaking Google Earth. And so just the VR experience itself was very fun. If you I don't want to spoil too much because we're probably going to run with that same activity and topic and stuff next week. So I don't want to spoil too much, but it certainly, I was not a big VR believer. I played VR because I'm old. I played it back in like the early 90s. There was a big like tractor trailer that came by with a system where you had a sword and you hacked at this wireframe dragon and stuff. And it was pretty cool. And all the claims that they made over the years about what VR could do and stuff like that. And so I was a big doubter. And last year when I finally fully gave it a real chance, I've been blown away by the experience itself. I still think it's very sort of narrow in terms of, I can't just play VR every day. And there's lots of limitations and stuff to it. But every time I put that headset on, I'm just like, whoa, So that's been pretty cool. I haven't read much. I've been reading a lot of student, essays and projects, and they've been good. So if any students are on, so far, good work. I really like. Again, I don't want to dive too deep into the weeds and stuff like that, but for my games class that I teach, the final project is sort of a game pitch. They have to sort of tie up all the the themes and ideas and stuff from the course into kind of a game design document. Not a very technical one, but whatever. And people are just so so creative and clever and stuff like that. This part of the semester when I'm reading like the finals, the game design finals and stuff like that, they're just cool and they're really fun to read. And there are a bunch of games I'm like, man, I wish I could play that. So that's been fun. And drinking, nothing terribly interesting, adult wise or just in general. I discovered like a really like good honey like wheatgrass tea from Sprouts. That's very good. Can't remember the brand name. I can go look at it, I guess. But that's been pretty good. It's been good at night. Just a very mild kind of tea, and sometimes I like to drink a cup of tea before bed.
I don't have tea with me, which is unfortunate, but maybe at some point. Just kidding. I can't walk away from Don't Starve. It's just so hard. It's so you can't. Just like we can't AFK Minecraft survival, right? I can't. I got a global pause, but that's cool. Thanks, y'all. I'm always curious. I don't know. And just I don't know. It's like I think it's cool that we talk about kind of big ideas, but every now and then I'm just curious about how y'all are doing and what y'all are doing and what y'all are up to. In your day to day. So if I had to answer my own question, I have been absolutely obsessed with Wizard of Legend. The top-down kind of beat 'em up roguelike. It's out on PC, PS4, and probably other places. I think it's on Switch too. The thing is, it's only got local co-op. So I've been playing on SharePlay with one of my buddies on here, Wanzo 711. But the PlayStation Network, I don't know if anybody else has like encountered this, but it's been like having major issues in our area. So we have not been able to play together for the last couple of days until like 2 days ago, and it was painful for our friendship. I mean, obviously we could just like get on the phone and talk, but it's different. It's different when you don't get to talk while slaying monsters in a dungeon. So I don't know. Just goes back to my love of co-op games and just doing that stuff with folks has been a lot of fun. Starting to really appreciate the roguelike as a genre. Like I'm like learning. It took a while for me to come around. I think I'm getting it. And I always have Sweater Wolf in the back of my mind reminding me to play Hades, and I absolutely will.
Play Hades.
Yeah, play Hades. That's good.
Very important.
Your burgeoning love for or appreciation of roguelikes, maybe not love, but appreciation for roguelikes will be well rewarded by Hades.
Yeah.
Good game.
It might not be everyone, but I will say, Wizard of Legend, absolutely in love with. Slay the Spire, like awesome, so awesome. Finished the first full run the other day without being stomped into the dust. So that was nice. So, Soderwolf, you mentioned possible recommendations for reading. I might have talked about this already. I think I posted this in the Discord. But The Paper Menagerie by Ken Liu is a collection of short stories, one of which was used as the basis for the Netflix short animation called Good Hunting on the anthology series Love, Death, and Robots, which I know I talk about all the time. It's quite a good. The short story Good Hunting has a little more depth to it, as you could imagine, right? Then the animation is really good. But I think what's cool about the story itself is that it's situated kind of, it is like fantasy, but it's also situated in kind of historical context. So there are a couple of like really cool historical things that don't get touched on with the same kind of magic that they do in the story. So definitely recommend that book, The Paper Menagerie, and that story in particular, Good Hunting. Be careful though when you get to the titular story, The Paper Menagerie. Have tissues, especially if you identify as an Asian American person having grown up in the U.S. Bring
I'm
tissues.
taking notes right now, man.
Maybe it's universal. Maybe it's just universally emotional. I don't know, but obviously we all speak from somewhere, right? So speaking from where I'm coming from, many tissues were consumed.
Heck yeah. Okay,
So,
I'm very sold now.
So listen, get ready for the feels, get ready for emotions. And then in terms of like, I haven't been drinking much lately. I tend to consume cannabis much more than I drink these days. It's illegal here in California recreationally, which is nice. But on the food end, this isn't super special. But I made myself and my partner some grilled salmon don the other day, and it was so simple, just perfectly cooked. Crispy, skin on the salmon, and I even kind of crisped the top of it a little bit. Just perfectly cooked rice, a little bit of roasted asparagus, and a local teriyaki sauce. So simple, but it was like one of my favorite things I've made in like recent memory.
I think that is special though.
Yeah,
I think sometimes it's those. I think sometimes like when you just execute like something really simple at a high level, it's just like. It does it.
Yeah, I don't know if proud is the right word, but I was just like really, really satisfied by that experience, for sure.
It's the BB King phenomenon, right? There's if you play one note, they'll play that one note really well.
Ooh.
You don't have to be super flashy. You don't have to be, crazy Steve Vai running her up and down the fretboard, right? You just one note that rips and got it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I've been using jazz as an analogy for like a lot of things these days, including research. But that's obviously not what this channel is for. But yeah, that has been that's been a lot of fun.
Have you all done any like like just chatting or like what is it called? Where you like cook on stream or paint on stream or whatever?
Well,
Sweater Wolf, you were, right? You were in your kitchen. I think I saw you once. Right?
Yeah, and my chat is constantly asking me to do another one. So I think
cool.
I'm trying to come up with more channel points rewards because like so many people that are regulars have so many. So I think choosing what I get to cook is going to be like a really high point redeem. Like it'll wipe out people that have a lot of points, but I'll cook something of their choosing, which is a dangerous thing to invite. So I think it's
garbage
with rights of refusal.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Yeah. Your health and safety and sanity come first.
Yes.
Availability of ingredients, seasonality, all those kinds of things. Very. To your credit, you have a very dedicated chat. So the people that you are trying to balance your points economy around are coming in with like tens of thousands of channel points.
Yeah, no, last time I was like, everybody tell me how many points you have. Because I just like, I didn't know for setting the economy. I'm like, some of you are really like skewing my perception of how much things should cost.
Yeah. I feel it. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks.
One of the
everybody.
best I've ever seen was like a million points to immediately end stream. One of the streamers.
Oh no.
I don't know if anyone had ever gotten it. I'm not sure. I haven't been following this streamer long enough to see if it's actually. But that's one of the rewards. It's 1 million, and they'll just immediately end the stream. It's the kind of streamer that totally will do that sort of thing too.
I don't know if I love that. I don't know if I love ending. Oh Jesus!
Oh, huge
There we
girl.
go. That's what
Huge
you
girl,
always want.
yes.
Back to the giant.
Check that.
Profit. That's going to come on.
90,000 sweater
Oof.
wolf.
Which is great.
Wolf treats. You have a clever
treats,
name
yeah.
for it, right? Wolf treats.
Yeah, wolf treats.
That's so clever.
Let's see.
Robert Barron. Yeah.
I know. We completely lied to who was it? Pyralis was asking, "Hey, are you guys playing Don't Starve together next time?" And we were like, "No."
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I told somebody we weren't doing this. But yeah, it was definitely Pyralis. But
Sweater, I put the.
I see where you typed it. I can't find the room.
Oh,
I don't know why it's not coming up in search. Let me see.
I haven't spun her up yet. Sorry. I'm gonna spin it up right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap! I have to update.
Isn't that because? Isn't that because it'll run?
How do I update this? Does anybody know?
Oh yeah, it'll be persistent even if we're not in it.
It's making me update API Gemcore, but I don't know how to
You're
do
gonna
that.
dox yourself here. Everyone's gonna be able to see all these friends.
I thought I had this.
Doxing.
Am I wrong? Oh, here, update all. Perfect. All right, so let me just make sure. Endless, correct. 4, no PvP, public, but I put the password in our private chat.
Endless is the one where you can just respawn instantly.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I don't want to tempt the fates and try to log in. So I'm just gonna watch.
Oh, but you should.
No,
Oh, but you should.
I'll try.
Okay, we do have global.
Hey, I'm
pause.
getting echo from. Echo from J Plays. Is it just me?
I will not try to play Don't Starve
Or
because I think
little
it's
hour.
gonna overload.
But I wonder if it's something on my end. Anybody else?
I mean, if it's just me, that's fine. I just want to make sure.
I was noticing it a little bit too, but I'm not sure where I was coming from. It's certainly possibly me. With all the internet connectivity problems I have.
Right.
I've never been the one with good internet. Like the sense of power I feel right now. My goodness, that's how you all feel.
Andrea Sanders, it was some echo for me.
I've got food on the brain, so I'm going to be. I'm putting on global pause now. I'm going to be the robot, so I can eat spoiled food. And I feel like I'm going to try and be much more of a team player. I'm not joking, Sweater Wolf. Like this is haunting me. The fact that I let you die.
We told that story on my stream. I don't think we've talked about it on here.
Oh, the fact that that one night I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I texted you.
Prof A texted me the day after our Don't Starve stream, which if you missed that last one, I was a ghost for a long time and texted me the next day and was like, I lay awake last night feeling bad about how we left you ghosted and Don't Starve together. So yes, now is the chance to redeem yourself. No, I'm totally kidding.
I still do though, honestly. It's haunting.
We'll make it up today. It's all good.
There were well, first of all, there's that gigantic pile of bones surrounding our campfire. It was like all our corpses.
We made like a cult. It was
yeah, it was
freaky,
pretty disturbing. I think by the end of that stream, at least 2 of us, or maybe 3 of us, were ghosts at the end of that stream.
Yeah, we were all.
It was not looking good.
Yeah,
not a good outcome.
We're able to join the game, Sweater.
It just says loading. Are you
Okay.
both in?
I'm not trying. I don't
I
know.
wonder if I need to unpause.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm here. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it has to be unpaused, I guess. I'll choose my character quickly.
Okay, no worries. No worries and no rush.
I may drop and rejoin.
Watch the and not. Use the keyboard then off. I don't even know why I'm taking photos. Same thing. We can definitely rock the buddy system now. That's what I want.
Sweet.
I think I'll be much.
I'm just gonna watch.
Try to.
I'm gonna be the lumberjack dude. I haven't tried him. Oh,
hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi. I'm just wandering over here trying to get some of these supplies.
Sounds good.
Oh, berry! Look at these juicy berry bushes. Yeah, just go ahead and grab.
Yeah.
Those, which are twigs, cut grass. I'm grabbing all this food, but I'll pass it over to you once we.
Oh yeah,
once
sure
we-
thing. We live that communal lifestyle.
Oh, and we actually lost Jay.
Oh no!
For now,
you
hopefully.
know.
Hopefully, oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh wait, they're actually called juicy berries. I thought you were just editorializing.
No, I think it's a different. It's like a different bush. There's like
Yeah,
these
are thick berries.
There's a regular berry bush.
These this is a mod.
No, juicy berries don't start together.
Have you never seen the juicy berries, Jay plays? I
No.
feel like you've put a ton of hours into this game.
Yeah. Does this have like a shipwrecked or like DLC? Because I've just been more or less playing vanilla.
I didn't think I set it up for sure.
Or maybe I'm just crazy. I've never seen it.
I've found some grassland.
Okay.
Beef.
I have to report back as to whether or not there are beefalo here.
I do have a forever quest. Find the beefalo.
Rabbits. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I do have a ton of food, Sweater Wolf. So once we make camp, we can
Sweet.
split that.
I have some berries and stuff for sure.
I'm just focusing on cut grass and twigs, and of course, if we can find it, some flint would be delightful too.
Rock. If there's people around here, this would be a really good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Just to the north, because you have rabbits. Oh, frogs. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
I don't
interesting that there's got to be
There must be a swamp right below you.
I don't see
Frogs
it, though.
can become aggressive. I can't remember what makes them aggressive, but they can mess you up.
Oh yes, found the flint. Sweater Wolf, maybe our meeting point tonight can just be near the gate
Sounds good.
at the end of the day.
Sounds good.
And don't forget, I recommend making 2 torches right away, just so you have them, just in case.
Very fair.
Yeah, that was my mistake last time. I have to say, last time the reason I got separated is because I was chasing a turkey for a very long distance and did not make torches because my priority. So it was funny because I had like 3 drumsticks and no fire, and it was quite a dark fate.
I mean, who hasn't been distracted by a turkey and chased it endlessly in their life? I mean, really, we're being honest.
By the way, Sweater, as a player in the game, are you okay without the musical cues? Because right now I have the music on 0, so we can listen to our lo-fi beats to not starve to.
Yeah, I'm good with that. But thank you for asking. That's a good thing to ask.
Because we do get musical cues for like when it's dusk and all that. So
I'll just make sure to keep an eye on the monitoring
yeah.
day cycle.
I just realized I should have put on the extra stats, whatever it's called. There's a mod that shows you like extra numbers, like how far it is to winter and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading back, but I'll go.
I'm getting a bunch of trees. I came with an axe.
Oh, nice.
Although I'm hearing my axe talk to me in a very creepy way, so something bad is going to happen for sure.
Oh. I don't think I've ever been the robot. This is fun.
I was the robot our first run, and actually that was the time I survived the longest. I think I died initially once during our first playthrough, and then I didn't die the rest of the time, so I'm pro robot.
Wood, right?
Yes, I have a ton of wood.
Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, maybe
Wouldn't.
if you would not mind, maybe you could be in charge of the campfire tonight. I'm gonna bring you a bunch of comida.
I am going back to the gate-ish site.
I'm on the way home. I'm gonna just do a little bit of mining first.
Yeah, sure thing.
Andrea, yes, there's the different characters have some different attributes. Some, can eat raw food or, not having it cooked, and others need it cooked, or they've got strength bonus or penalty or something. There's some strategy involved in the characters you pick. And sometimes you can synergize those too. You know, if you have a character that's a really good harvester or something, it can help, you know, someone who's the expert cook or something. Sure. Totally. I can actually pay attention to chat today. So.
Oh yeah. This is good actually.
Crazy.
Thank you for that.
Should I make do we want to make the campfire like on the grasslands or wait, I can't do it anyway because I need rocks. So
just the regular one, not the
don't make the just do the basic campfire. In fact, you don't even, well, unless you want to cook, you can just get by with torches.
Wait, I used all my grass. That's my problem. I was like, what resource don't I have? But
there's
grass right here.
Don't make the campfire, make the basic one. But you can, the two of you can actually survive together on 2 torches total, and that's probably the most economical.
No, I got it.
Since you can just sort of stand next to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I just put that like right on the road awkwardly, but it's all good.
I kind of like it on the road. How's your hunger? I am.
I am good actually. I'm like close to half, but I have some food, so I'm gonna eat my own food.
Okay.
Actually, I can share with you if you don't have enough food.
I have a lot. I also can eat spoiled food without suffering any penalties.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
what are birch nuts for? Oh, is that to grow birch trees, I guess?
Trees.
Did we establish last time if you can just leave stuff on the ground?
Jay, do you?
I think as long as it's not food, then yes. If you leave food on the ground, it'll rot eventually. Which actually, rotten stuff can be useful if you get a farm up and running. It's a substitute for beefalo dung or
cool
and stuff. So you can use rot. So if your food rots, you can actually still kind of use it as long as you're farming. But otherwise, I think you can just leave stuff on the ground. I don't think it despawns. If it does, it's a pretty long despawn time.
Sweater, if you're looking for more cut grass, there's a lot just to the south of where we were in that grass.
Okay, sweet.
I also have a lot of flint to share, so if you need to make more tools.
I'm gonna just chop a lot of wood. I think it's the lumberjack. That's my designated talent. I have enough flowers to make a flower crown. Excellent.
Nice. Yeah, I've got an eye on my hunger, but I'm still not yet quite worried.
Prof A, did you figure out if there were beefalo on this savanna grassland? Doesn't look like it.
I guess there's a little more to explore, but I don't know.
It's always so OP because you can get renewable. If you can find one with rabbits, you have rabbits,
yes,
which are pretty much in an infinite food source. And then beefalo, you can occasionally kill them, but also use the manure and use them for defense. I don't know. They're. I know I mentioned this. Oh, you got the respawn stone.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Although,
how does that work in Endless together?
Oh, I guess you don't have to worry about it in Endless.
Maybe you just pick where you start. I don't know. Rather than the gate. You know, if you have to like start at the gate and you got to run all the way back or something.
Oh, so this is interesting. So there's not a swamp, but there happens to be just like a random pond in the middle of the ground.
Oh, I think that can actually be good because I think you can do something with harvesting. I never got to like phase 2 where you start making like magical items and going into the underworld or underground areas and stuff like that. I never quite made it there. I basically was like, I can survive pretty consistently through a winter.
Nice.
Nocturnal Rabbit, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
How's it going?
You know, it's very appropriate. We're talking about beefalo in the year of the ox, year of the beefalo.
That's the event, right? The year of the beefalo.
Year of the beefalo, yeah.
I was going to say, Nocturnal Rabbit, top of the hour, we were talking about what we've been playing, reading, eating, drinking. So you got any good recommendations? We are always happy to hear them. I guess I should just keep exploring this grassland, since I've got full stacks of my dried grass already, or cut grass.
There may be a bigger savanna area. I guess that's savanna. I'm not sure what that.
This actually feels pretty good. I mean, we've got I guess our resurrection will just be the gate.
I mean, you don't need beefalo. Actually, I think rabbits are a little more important, but I think they're pretty OP. So I tend to try to find them. Again, that might be my bias because of you, Prof. A. You were like, when we first started playing, you were like, we got to find the beefalo, and that may have just like stuck with me. But there is a reason for it because they are pretty OP.
Well, and that's the thing, like across the DST community, I think there's a lot of preferences for base building, and some people are really into the beefalo, but not everybody is. So I happen to be one of those people who is, but I know not everybody prefers to be near beefalo. Some people prefer like to be near the pig king and to be at the intersection of a lot of biomes.
Oh, right, yeah.
All of which I understand. I get all of that.
I think maybe it's in the DLC. There's like a special area. Gosh, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. There's a biome that's sort of. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm just talking up my ear.
As for me, I like beefalo. I found marble statues and good. Clockworks are here. Nice. I can upgrade my life. Oh wow, a lot of clockworks are here.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Wait, what is this?
Nocturnal Rabbit has been loving His Dark Materials on HBO. The book series. Nocturnal Rabbit, this is Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve Together. A survival game, a deceptively cute-looking survival game that can be pretty hard, pretty brutal.
Deceptively cute. We got a tall bird over there, ready to kill me. I'm gonna run away.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and yes, it's a co-op. They're playing co-op.
Yeah.
Just Prof A and Sweater Wolf today. I'm having an eye from the sky. What I call it? The voice from the clouds. View today.
I guess we don't have to like obsess over beefalo.
Yeah. I mean, it's convenient. You can always, start a little base and then, set up shop later on.
That's true. We can use the hammer. And
that is true. Yeah. If you have rocks, we can put together the fire pit.
Yeah, I've got almost a full stack.
Oh, you can anything.
Look, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just going to suggest you may want to, if you are going to just sort of slap down even a little starter, because it can actually be pretty cheap to do the science machine, and that's pretty much all you set up, just like a cooking pot, a science machine, and a campfire. Right. But do it by, I would recommend doing it by those rabbits, just so you like start having like sustainable food, because that's the biggest thing. Like you're going to start running out of food in a few days because you can only harvest so much. Right. But if you want to like set up shop, so to speak, I would recommend maybe buy those rabbits or just keep looking. I sometimes it takes 5 days or so for me to find a good spot to set up.
Yeah, I don't mind looking. Yeah. I give myself about a week, and I'm like, if I haven't found what I want in a week, then I'll just put it down somewhere. Okay, It's getting dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set up that campfire.
Welcome in. My berries are starting to rot, so I'm going to be ready to eat tonight.
Oh yeah, welcome in. I'm like just near the gate again. Is that convenient for you?
Fine. Okay. That works.
Welcome.
It's night. So where's my? Here, it's my 41%. This is like way more chill music than I'm used to listening to.
I know, it's like giving a totally different feel.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah. We're just vibing and not dying. Alright, I think I'm getting close to home. Yeah, I definitely would be like way more scared if we were playing just with the game music.
Yeah, but this is like a chill little experience. There's fireflies. It's all good. It's all good, friends.
Cool. It's the laid back version of Don't Starve. Hey, you know what? Don't starve. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't stop. Forget about it.
We've traveled to New York. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, New York in VR in Google Earth was wild.
Oh yeah.
Next week we'll hopefully, the cosmos willing, next week we'll take a look at it and stuff. But yeah, it was crazy. It was almost like we've been a little spoiled by I don't know how much you all have played the most recent Spider-Man, either the first one or the Miles Morales one. But wow, that is a lot of fun just swinging around New York. It's the fictionalized, but pretty closely resembling the city. But then to be in Google Earth, flying around in VR, was also pretty wild.
Hey Jay, what did we figure out with like the rabbit traps? Like you put them right on the how should they be positioned?
It should be more or less right on top, as close to the top as you can. I don't think it ever actually sits on top, but as long as it's within, like basically the next tile, I guess, up.
Oh, okay.
Sprite size tile. That's fine. Basically, when a rabbit sort of passes over it, and they're just mostly, they're going to pass over it as they're running into the hole, and then it'll trap them. It doesn't have to be super super accurate, but close.
Can you bait the traps, or did I dream that?
I think you actually can. I think you can for bird. You can for bird traps. I know that, which I think is another thing you use either seed or pine cones for. I can't remember. It's either seeds or pine cones, but the bird traps. And actually, I would recommend, if you can. Again, it depends on how much you want to actually set up your base now, or wait to find a better spot. But like a bird cage can be pretty handy because you can get them to make eggs, and eggs become like a sustainable. And they'll eat monster meat. They'll eat, spoiled stuff. So they become a pretty good source of renewable. Again, I always see these games as just like systems. You want to have like input systems. Your food is a system. Your hunger is a system you're balancing.
Totally.
So I always tend, and this is I think why I like these kinds of games so much. I'm having some echo, that might be me. But I really like thinking of those systems and like how to satisfy each of them. And I guess that's maybe why I like survival games and strategy games so much.
Wait a second, I see Backlog in chat saying he's going to have to watch the VOD of my stream that he wasn't on because he was working on a paper for your class. Jay.
Yes,
how could you
assign
something when I was trying to stream Chrono Trigger up in here?
I know, sorry. How dare work get in the way of our video games?
Well,
precious.
That's a real ProfsPlay fan right there. And
Backlog, you can go back and you can check this very VOD here and see that I was being very complimentary to all the projects.
Actually, that is true.
I love the game design doc. It's the final summation of sort of the themes of the class and stuff, and they're just so creative. I'll say it again.
Wait, is your semester over?
No, it's the A session, like half. The 15-week condensed sessions. I teach classes in A, B, and C sessions. Yeah, so it's crazy. I have very conflicted emotions about A.
Yeah, I've only done one of those sessions once, and it was bananas.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and even just trying to condense and do it realistically, it's not. It takes time, right? And deep conceptual learning takes time, and just the way you have to cram it in there. I don't know. We're not on the clock, so I can talk a little bit about my feelings of that. I don't know. It's good because I think it allows people to do, take classes that they may not otherwise be able to. In Backlog, you can talk about this. In fact, your experience taking A and B session classes.
Yeah. I'm curious. I've never done it from the perspective of a student. So yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think it gives people enough time to sort of not wallow, but swim around. Some that kind of learning takes some time, and I think to try to get a 15-week college level, a rigorous enough experience in 7.5 weeks it's tough. Not impossible, but not great. But I think that class is fun. I really like teaching that class, and it's one of the highlights of my semester is that class, because I think it's cool. It's a cool topic and cool projects and stuff.
Noise. And I shouldn't just say me. The science of how humans learn is inclined to agree with your.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good learning is set up in that.
Yeah, exactly. Deep learning.
Swimming. The swimming. Yeah. Backlog says A and B are too time constrained. Yeah, I agree. Summer classes. Yeah, I teach a 6-week version, so I teach a 15-week, a 7.5 week, and a 6-week version of the same course, and to make it fair and equitable among people who take the course and are expected to get the same kind of education. One, I mean, you just aren't. I mean, you just aren't. You can't get a face-to-face 15-week class or even online 15-week versus a 7.5-week or 6-week experience. Just will not be the same. But to make it as close as I can, it does ask a lot of work on of students. You have to be dedicated, and people do it. I mean,
right.
Sorry,
quick in-game question. Sweater, how are you on food?
I am good. I have something rotten you can eat if you want it, but I'm like good on for my part.
You're good for yourself?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm not going to come home tonight. What?
It just
the way you phrased it was very good.
Yeah, it plays funny. That's good.
I mean, if you're good on food, I'm not going to come home tonight because I feel like I'm just going to have to double back all my efforts exploring.
Yeah, that's fair. What are your thoughts on setting up like a mini base? Because I have the resources to do it. Like, it doesn't have to be permanent, but just like a campfire with like a science machine, maybe, so we can kind of get stuff going.
Yeah, I would say go for it. I see some grassland. Okay. So actually, here,
you can wait another night if you want.
Would you mind waiting one more day?
I will.
Yeah. If you can find a road, I thought I saw a road somewhere. Oh, Prof, you're right near a road. Sometimes I'll just follow the roads and see what biome it takes me.
I found some more grassland, so I'm gonna camp away from home for the night. Sweater.
Sounds good.
I just wanted to check in on the food situation because I don't want to.
No, I appreciate that.
I need to find what's his face, Chester. Soon.
One of my rabbit traps bore rabbits, so I'm good to go. I will murder it now, but
off screen.
Off screen murders. It's just so funny that the verb is murder. Like, it makes me laugh every time.
Totally. Yeah.
Fisticuff. These are the violence verbs.
Fisticuff. There's your violence verbs.
These are the violence verbs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, backlog. I did mention. See, yeah, because I know we'll view our streams. It's cool that you're viewing each other's stream or the other streams to the individual ones too. But I referenced Prof A in my feedback on my to your midterm about Persona.
Wait, what's the context where you referenced it?
We were just talking. His project was on Persona, right? It was Persona.
Oh,
and I was saying, I've never actually played a Persona game, but I know a lot about it from Prof A. That's a big part of his gaming vocabulary is Persona series.
Yes. Guess what I found?
Beefalo?
Well, I found one Beefalo, so hold on. Let me
that means there's more.
Wait, really did just find one.
Oh my I've made it. He said, really? I've made it. Yeah, it's good. It is life goals. Yeah, when you can be referenced by, and I think, by the way, and I think in my feedback, remind me if this is true, backlog, but I think I said Prof A plays a lot of this. So I referenced you by your title, your streaming title.
I appreciate it. I know Nocturnal Rabbit was Nocturnal was on my main Twitter, and she was calling me Prof A, and I was like, that's amazing. I love it. Okay, so did we resolve our ethics issue last time?
About killing the pigs?
Yeah, regarding whether it's ethical to eat the pigmen.
Ooh.
No, I don't think it is. I've never eaten
that's weird.
Or killed one.
Oh god.
Okay. Because they talk. They let you you do commerce and trade. You trade the pig king like items for gold. He understands an economy.
If something is
abstract things like value.
If something is able to ask you not to eat it, you shouldn't eat it. That's my ethics line.
Kinda.
Okay.
So I would say I don't, but it's up to you. This is your world, your fiction.
Yeah, because there is a beefalo here, but literally he's by himself, so we can't eat it.
Oh, the lone beefalo.
We can't even breed with any other beefalo.
Which direction did you go to explore?
So, hopefully, I'm oriented the same way as you, but
this is the problem.
I went due south.
Okay.
Of this. Oh Jesus! I just reoriented my map. Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, are we back?
Just tell me where you are relative to the gate. That's probably. Or wait, no, but then the directions are still shoot.
I'm 100% just like pure south of the gate.
Okay. And south for you is the direction that we were going to the rabbit grassland, right? The initial rabbit grassland we were meeting at is south of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try. Well, if we're both good on food, we're kind of like doing okay. I think I'm gonna explore in the other direction, and then maybe we can.
Cool. Yeah, I know. I keep on delaying our base building.
I know. I'm anxious to build this base. I don't know why. I have a thing where I wonder how you feel about this, Jay. Too. I'm very anxious to build a base. I don't feel like safe until I have a base.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just me or what my deal is.
Yeah. No, I think that's like an kind of inherent feeling,
Human
at least
thing,
for a lot of people. Yeah, very human thing. Like, and not even human, like mammalian thing. Little mouse who wants to like skitter away and store up nuts and whatever they do.
What was that mouse sound effect?
That's my mouse. Or small mammal. Pick a small mammal, and it pretty much does that. But so I think there's something kind of like inherently mammalian, in that. For me, survival games, Rust does this and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And it's kind of the most thrilling part of Rust. It's the part I always like about Rust, and I like about this game is that like finding a good spot where I think it's going to be like safe and secure, and like setting something up and having this thing. Like my favorite part of Rust is like trying to collect enough stuff to find a good spot to put a base down. And then once I do that, I build up a little bit, but I often sort of tail off after that. The weird tense energy and like the satisfaction of that is I think what I'm looking for.
Yo, Prof A. I stole the screen so I could show everyone my wonderful finding, which is all the beefalo.
Beefalo, nice.
All the beefalo.
Nice.
So many beefalo. So come to, let me show you.
Are there rabbits nearby? Are there rabbits anywhere in that savannah? If so, that's like prime.
I am not sure, but I am from mine north. I just follow the road. I just followed your advice, Jay. So northeast of the gate. If you just go north and then follow that road due east, that is where I am.
As long as you haven't rotated your screen.
If you haven't rotated your screen, yes.
Wait, where's my? Hold on.
That looks like some.
I think this is primo.
If there are rabbits there, then I think you're.
I want a rabbit. I'm looking for rabbits right now. All my juicy berries are going stale. Also, I need to give them to you before.
Cook them next when you build a campfire. You can cook them, and then I'll extend them, and also give you more nutrients. You'll get more out of eating them too. So if you're close to setting up a base, you're in good shape.
I can trade you carrots for rotten berries.
Oh yeah, because you can eat rotten fruit. That's right.
I really feel like this character is like my spirit animal.
Oh yeah, rabbit holes right here. Good. Okay.
So I'm going to try.
These are some rabbits.
Maybe you can help, Jay, since you have the ability to see both of our screens.
Oh yes.
I can just give the screen back. I just wanted to show you for a second.
Slideshow. Oh wait, Sweater, will you open? Yeah, I'll screen sheet a little. Wait, Sweater. Will you share that again?
Yes,
if not,
sorry.
I think I can figure it out.
No, you can. Yeah, use your powers, Jay.
All right, and then just open your map for a second so I can just take a look.
So here's the gate.
Where was the gate?
Right here.
Okay. I'm like at 2 or 3 frames a second.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I can global pause here. Let me global pause and see.
Oh yeah, do that.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. If I'm global paused.
Got it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna switch.
This is your screen, right?
Yeah, it's Sweater right now.
Yeah, that's my screen.
Where's
we're screen sheeting.
Oh yeah. We're all
add to this one.
Oh heck yeah!
And then, can you open your map a little larger? Buffet.
You want to see my map?
Yeah, because then I can just sort of compare. In fact, I can show stream because I can just switch between them.
So from here, just literally northeast is what it looked like. Right.
See, stream. Chat. I can switch between them. Just leave them on there, and I can just switch.
Oh wait, sorry. Here's me.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
because I'm way down here.
Go north. Go back to the gate and go north, and you're gonna hit that road, and then just go east along that road. That'll get you there.
Yeah, and then just follow it. Nice. That's a good spot. So I would suggest, and Prof, I'll just put you back on. And Prof, you also have a couple of things in the chat. I'm gonna dictate them to you in just 1 second. But I would say just in the grassland. Don't build your base in the savannah itself. Just build it like in the grassland.
I was going to put it right before that along the road. On the west. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah, exactly. Just away because apparently during summer, I don't know if this one has summer on or if this is just fall in and winter.
Oh no, we're playing 4 seasons. Baby.
4 seasons, okay. In summer, I guess the grassland can catch on fire and it'll set your base on fire. So build like back just a little ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great spot. That's a killer spot.
But actually, I'm realizing I don't have enough rocks, so I'll set up a temporary thing for tonight.
I think I should be able to, in the future, should be able to expand the amount of players on this server. So if you ever did want to play with us in the future, we could.
Oh yeah, Nocturnal Rabbit or whoever. Let's get folks in here with us.
Invited friend to the channel for sure.
Let the chaos continue with more people.
Let's see. All right. So Nocturnal Rabbit, by the way, back away said, I feel like a weirdo calling you not Prof A.
It is kind of like becoming my public facing persona in a lot of ways.
I've noticed that, like your Twitter and stuff. It's like,
yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, I dig it.
And then Backlog asks, related to this, Prof A, have you picked up Strikers?
Ooh, I have not yet. Backlog. I have not yet.
Ooh, that is like what I want to do. Oh, sorry, I totally interrupted you, Prof A.
Oh, no, you're fine. I haven't even finished Royal yet. So, lots to do in the Personaverse. Guess who I found?
Heck yeah.
It's Chester.
Oh,
sweet.
Chester.
Oh my gosh, I found you!
Yes! What a magical night this is. Oh my gosh. we see each other again. We just got like flower crowns and we just become people. I made a weird like grass armor thing for no reason. So maybe I'm gonna make the science machine. Oh wait, I thought I had gold. Shoot.
Oh, here, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, here's some stuff for you. Wait, do you eat the thing you eat? Is it just called rot or no?
No, rot is like, it acts like manure.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can't eat that. Sorry.
It can be spoiled. I think it can be. Spoiled.
Oh, okay. I don't know how did I get rot? Where did that come from?
That once it spoils 100%.
Oh, got it.
But I'm sitting on 19 carrots, so I'll be all right, and I can share it.
And then cook those in the campfire, and you get better nutrition and stuff from it.
You know, I'm actually good on food right now. This is literally the only time. It's like crazy. I actually like almost have a surplus of food.
That's good.
Which I shouldn't say because I don't know it.
You say that now. The balance is you can't harvest too much at any given time, or else it spoils. And now because Prof A is playing a character that can eat spoiled food, that extends it for him a little bit. Yes. But it's really about finding like kind of an what am I trying to say here? The most efficient setup where you're harvesting just enough to make your like production for that day, right. Or that so you don't 2 rabbits, 1 to 2 rabbits a day, a couple of berries, and that makes a meatball, which gets you through like two full days essentially.
Mm-hmm. This is nice sweater. Great find. We're surrounded by like beehives and stuff.
Oh yeah,
we got it
the
all.
bees can be cool. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. That's a really good spot.
So that
I wish I was playing.
Actually, could help against rats. But you got the beefalo too, so that's amazing. Oh man. So I left Chester at the base since we don't have chests yet. So if you want to take him on a trip, just grab the eye bone and then he'll go with you.
Okay, cool. How do I make it? How do we make chests? I don't remember.
You got to refine wood into boards.
Boards, okay.
You have to.
I'm
the science station.
Thank you for the science machine. Where's the backpack? Jay, I thought it was under survival.
No, I think it's the science, the little the atomic symbol. The science machine. You're at.
I'm carrying way too much stuff. Okay.
1 frame every 10 seconds for me.
Unless it's it can't be undressed. That'd be weird.
You're looking for the science machine?
No, for the chest.
Oh, structures. It's under structures.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The hammer.
Ooh.
So the diamond is refine, and that's how you turn like logs and stuff into boards, rocks into like cubes or stone cube. cubes or bricks. Maybe it's bricks. Can't remember what it's called.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
So it's essentially you collect raw stuff, you refine it, and then you turn that refined stuff into the objects. So if you don't mind a quick here's what you should maybe think about focusing on for the next day or two.
Go for it.
3 or 4 traps for rabbits. Try to get a 1 to 2 hanging racks or drying racks, which you put you can put rabbit on, and basically one rabbit will turn into jerky, and jerky lasts a long time and is pretty good nutrition. But the nice thing is you don't need anything other than just raw rabbit. Okay. And then you can also, basically you're having 2 rabbits on the drying rack, and then 2 rabbits, 1 to 2 rabbits a day go into a cooking pot with 3 berries, and that'll make meatballs, which will get you 2 days worth of food. So basically the rabbit becomes your kind of core thing, and then look for berries, and then start digging up berry bushes and plant them nearby. So that's kind of the gist. So traps, drying racks, and a cooking pot.
Does something happen when it rains? Is it bad?
Backlog. Thank
rain?
You so much
oh wait, it's bad for robot if it rains. Shoot.
I'll take a second to say that again. Backlog. Thank you so much for the subscription.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Backlog.
As we said, you can also see you can look back in our VOD, and we have said this before, but subscriptions are certainly appreciated. We don't ever ask anyone to subscribe or anything like that, but we do appreciate that support.
Never.
Our goal is if we have enough subscription, we can get rid of the little watermark, the Powered by StreamYard watermark. That's my goal.
yeah, that's a good.
We can justify paying to have that taken off.
Do you have a backpack?
Backpacks are good. Backpacks are pretty handy. Because you can just collect more.
I made a chest. Does food rot in the chest?
It's only the icebox. It will not rot.
Okay.
Do you have a backpack for yourself?
I do not have a backpack. How do I make a backpack?
I will make you one right now.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
It's twigs and straw, I think. Or
what did I just
grass.
do?
Twigs and grass.
I thought I made it, but I don't see it in my inventory.
Yeah, backpacks are super handy. The only bad thing is you can't wear a backpack and armor at the same time. So if you ever need to if you're ever putting on armor, and you're carrying stuff in that backpack, then it all falls to the ground.
Right.
But for now, you don't really need to mess around with armor.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I like these roads. Honestly, I think these roads are good. I'm going to start us a permanent fire pit.
Excellent. Do you have the logs for it?
I think I have.
Backlog. Since I missed the first part of this, do you all start with this game, or are we on the second game? This was the first start, but on a fresh server. So we played last week, wasn't it? We played Don't Starve Together, and we had some fun. We had some fun times haunting each other in the non-endless mode, and no one's died yet, which is also crazy. Good.
Oh yeah,
way to go. That's very good. But in non-corporeal form for a good chunk of that, Sweater Wolf and I were dead. So we're trying again, but just Sweater Wolf and Prof 8 having some internet issues. Backlog. I'm not sure if you're in Arizona, but if you are, did you have that crazy wind last night? It was nuts. And I don't want you to. It's self-dox. You don't have to say where you are at all. But I will say here, I am in Arizona. That's not a big surprise. And the wind was wild. So.
How are you on food? Are you good?
I feel really good. Yeah, I've still got 12 carrots. And,
sweet.
I guess I'll start setting up traps, huh? Well,
yeah, it's trap.
Yeah, try to get 4, maybe even more than that, 4 to 6. And the cool thing is you can let them. So I'll dive in a little bit more deeply into the jerky. Why jerky is so kind of powerful. Yes. But so your food kind of has 3 stages. There's the green stage, where it's freshest. There's the yellow stage where it's still edible, but it takes a small penalty in the amount of nutrition it gives you. And then there's red, which I think it poisons you, or at least it just doesn't really do much for you. But each time you convert food from one form to another, so a live rabbit to a murdered rabbit, I'm going to use the verb, the murdered rabbit, that basically it like resets one tier, so you can catch a rabbit in and leave it in the trap until it's yellow, basically, and then take it out, and then if you murder it using that verb, it'll then make it a green. So it gives it a little bit more freshness, so you can prolong its usefulness that way. And then when you take that morsel, so you kill the rabbit, you turn it into a morsel. Then when you hang that morsel, you wait till it's yellow again, and then you hang it and let it cure. And when it's jerky, then it's green again, and then it lasts a really long time in the jerky form. So basically, you can have a rabbit that you can have around for like 10 days if you do that sort of like step sequence right. You like capture it, but don't kill it right away. Wait till it degrades one level to yellow. Then you kill it so it goes back to green. Then let that degrade until it's yellow, and then hang it and turn it into jerky, which is then green and has like a 8-day shelf life.
Where's the drying rack in the menu?
I think that's under cooking near the bottom.
Remember?
I think it's under the cooking tab.
Oh,
I think
you're right.
Next to the science machine, I think.
Okay, I need rodent charcoal.
Too bad it's a rabbit, not a bird. You can capture birds. And a murder most foul. Yeah. You can capture birds, and I think you can kill them. But birds can actually be, we were just talking about this earlier too, birds can be pretty cool because you can put one in a cage and feed it things like monster meat and stuff, and it'll produce eggs, which are pretty powerful. Bacon and eggs is a really good, cheap meal too.
Where does charcoal come from?
You have to burn trees. My suggestion for that is like find a clump, but that isn't too close to any other ones, and then set one on fire. And
all right. Wish me luck, fam.
Yeah.
I need the charcoal for the drying rack.
Yeah. But you don't want to set it where I've set the entire forest on fire before, and it was not.
As have I.
So,
not ideal.
Yeah. Gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous.
And then as long as you have an axe, you just hit it 1 or 2 times, and it'll break into charcoal. It'll break down into charcoal.
Axe. I don't know why I have 2 axes. It's weird.
And I would also look for. I would also start to think about that sort of like sustainable production. The rabbits and the drying racks and stuff will be like useful right now, but also make a shovel and start digging up berry bushes, and then you can replant them nearby, and then go grab that the beefalo dung, and then it fertilizes, and then it just becomes it regrows itself. So then you have rabbit and 3 berries makes meatball.
Okay, I got your charcoal right here, Sweater. How much do you need?
I went off to burn trees, so I ain't doing that right now. Oh no, things are on fire. Okay, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
We're good.
Wait, do I hit them with the axe while they're burning?
No, you have to wait till they.
Oh wait, I see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to work on, I guess, a crock pot and an icebox.
This is not ideal.
First of many. Okay, where's our food at? Crock pot, charcoal, cut stone. Oh, we almost have enough. Just gotta burn some more things. I can do that. I can burn things.
Can I do anything with the ashes, or should I just drop them?
If you have carry
room, yeah. They like all good survival games. It has a function, but I think it's not until you are doing magic or something.
Oh no, you can make healing poultices.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, with the spider.
Oh hey.
Spider silk.
Oh hey.
Oh hey, look at these like little trees. We can burn these.
That's what I was burning up there. Yeah.
Look at these little.
No consequence. Let's see. Don't need this torch right now. I'm also getting concerned because it's day 6. I feel like it's going to be hound season soon.
Oh yeah.
Probably want to build
use those beefalo.
Yeah.
As defense.
Yeah, beefalo with that. Oh, I can get us football helmets too. I know where there's and we don't have to kill any pig people from them either. So I know that's it.
Oh, do you get like pigskin from them if you kill them?
Yeah.
Oh, I need rope. Okay, refine into ropes.
Ooh, this
go. No, I never have enough.
Good.
Just never have enough, man.
Ain't that the truth?
See that I'm getting hungry. I'll be fine. I'll eat tonight.
Yeah, to get that jerky production up, it takes a few days because you have to catch something, kill it, hang it, and it takes a day, 1 full day, or maybe even 2 full days to cure.
Yeah, I realized I have a charcoal, but I didn't have enough grass, so I'm grass gathering right now. Should be able to make it tonight when I get back.
And I can share some too. Personally, this is again personal preference. I really like to make sure that I always have a full stack of all the essentials. So like a full 40 twigs, a full 40 cut grass, a base, a full 40 rocks.
Yeah, that sounds like a better way to live than what I've been doing.
Just so we're never like.
I tend to just cut it like I eco. I'm like I need six twigs and 12 grass, and I collect just enough.
Oh, interesting. Opposite approaches.
Yeah, which leaves you, like if you get out of whack, it leaves you really vulnerable. But it also you can sort of like spring ahead a little bit too. It's like risk reward, high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Okay, so I'm running out of daylight. I'm just gonna focus.
Yeah, because like on any given day, you really only need like 2 logs, for nighttime, and like 1 meal every other day, and then a couple of other things. So you actually don't need a ton daily. So like having a big stack of wood doesn't help you much, but it helps you when you are like, all right, I need to produce 2 new boxes and 2, 3 things. Then you've got a big like stockpile of.
Do you have any more charcoal, Profe?
I am going to use a bunch of it for the crock pot, but I'll give you left. Hold on, let's get this axe out of the way. Oh wait, no, I want the crock pot next to the fire. Sorry. Oh, this is our kitchen right here. The drying.
Yeah, I got the drying rack. And I have the
Okay, cool. So I'll put all the kitchen stuff relatively close to each other. Is it weird if I put this like on the road?
I don't think so.
Oh, never mind. There's a bird there now. God.
Move, bird. Can't you see I'm trying to do something here? Now I'm going to pick up this manure.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
I'd like a nice bright fire. I don't know about you, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually try. I actually keep it kind of to the minimum. Again,
you're like the eco.
I am,
the eco-friendly one, yeah.
It's not so much eco-friendly as like, I guess I just don't want to. I don't want to like overdo too much. I'm trying to think of how to. It's probably a lot of my Rust kind of background, but I guess I do this in a lot of different games. I'm now trying to think of a different like survival or like Civ or like base building games or strategy games or something like that. I tend to kind of like glass cannon it, try to go big, but it leaves you vulnerable, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in Civilization, I almost always try to get like 3 or 4 cities down pretty quickly to like get a good territory, rather than just trying to build up 1 or 2 cities. But then if you get barbarians at your gate, things don't look too good for my civilization.
All right, I'm gonna start getting ready for the hounds. I think it's time.
I'd probably work on those digging up some berry bushes if you can.
Spear and Sweater. Do you have a spear?
I don't have any. No, I don't have any weapons.
I'm gonna make you one. Okay, here we go. I'll just drop it right here.
Sweet, thank you.
And I'm gonna start going after. Actually, there's a couple things I want to do. I want to make a hammer. Where's the hammer? Hammer. Where are you? Oh, here. I need rocks? What? Okay. Do you have any extra rocks by any chance?
Let me see. Yeah, I have 13 rocks. So I'll come back and drop them.
I just need like 3. If you
I don't know how to pick up a partial stack.
Alt click will split it, I think.
Oh, really? Alt click. Oh. Nope, that was not it. Control kick? Click? Oh, yeah, it's control click.
Oh, it's control.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Thank you very much. All right. So I'm going to build a... If I can find it. Where is it? Here, hammer. All right. I'm
Nice.
off to...
Oh, they're doing nice.
I'm going to leave the
Doing
chart.
very well. Backlog plays Zerg in Civilization 2. Yeah.
Do you mind if I take Chester with me?
Yeah, go for it.
I just need the extra inventory room. I'm going to get us some supplies for football helmets. And then, right, our panic room for anti-hound attacks is just the beef.
All right, sounds good.
Because I think they're going to start spawning now.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually around 7, right? 7 or 8. You'll hear some barking. I don't know if you can. I guess you have sound effects on. So
I haven't heard it.
Sweater. I haven't heard it yet either. Yeah.
I think your character reacts too, right? Like says like.
Yeah, it says like what's that noise or something like that.
Okay, I think I know. I think I remember.
Panic room.
Oh gosh.
That's good.
That's why we had to find the beefalo. That initial area, we would have been dead with the hounds.
Yes.
Yeah, those beefalo.
Great fun.
They didn't make their defense. They're all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're everything. Oh, here's the rabbits again.
Beefalo, our life.
Oh, hey, look. One of your traps caught something here. I don't have the
Sweet.
inventory. Hold on. Let me trap some stuff inside Chester. Oh, my pretty parasol is going to expire.
I know. Mine is like going away. It's so sad.
Hey.
Okay, let's trap some rabbits.
I feel like we need to play with this music all the time. Like I'm in.
Yeah, this is a much more chill experience. I gotta be
I'm in
real.
a way better headspace right now than I had been in previous playthroughs. Again, where's my hammer? Don't tell me I didn't make it. Oh no. What? I didn't make it? That's weird. Oh, I didn't make it. Can I make it without a science mission? Thank goodness. Yes, I'm aware my character's hungry. Okay. Twigs, pig skin. Hold on to this, Chester. All right. No sentient pigs were harmed in the gathering of these pigskins. Everything good over there, Spider? I saw some flashing lights.
Oh, I have a dimmer now, which I did not previously have. So I was just turning my lights up.
Super cool.
I know, it's so fancy in this life.
Okay, I think this is fine.
I didn't know how to use the dimmer, which is why you saw the flashing.
God. I gotta write notes about what we're supposed to do next time we get back.
I know, yeah, I feel that way too. It's like I don't want to lose the momentum, but I feel like we're doing so well.
Yeah, I think. Actually, we have a little. Still got another 15 minutes or so before we start to wind it on down. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get some gear so I can make us an ice box. That's my mission tomorrow.
Sweet.
It's getting dark, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I should return to set some traps.
If I see
pretty much what I was doing today.
How many traps do you have down right now?
There we go.
3. It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have any. I keep not having grass. I don't know why. I keep running out.
Yeah. I would also recommend probably now is a good time. Maybe after the wolf attack, just to make sure you've got some defense. But go far away from your base for a little bit and gather some stuff. Again, I recommend the berry bushes if you can, because you're at the if you linger a little too much around your base, you kind of start running out of some resources and things because it takes a while for grass to grow back and other things to twigs and other things. So if you go away, you can keep collecting while it sort of regrows nearby, and then you just sort of my approach was always sort of go far for a day and then come back for 2 days, and then go far for a day and come back for 2 days or something like that.
Got it.
My character says the natural world is over. We can also replant a lot of things near the base, so we can start
Are we
grab
planting?
sapling
Oh, with a
farm.
shovel?
Yeah.
Just dig them up and plant them again.
Yes. And I think I will work on that after we get an ice box. I just need an ice box where my heart used to be. Where's our base? Oh wow, what? This placement is so good, like right at the crossroads. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, that crossroads. Yeah, that's a really good spot. If you have swamp nearby, see if you can find a swamp, because then you can build a bird cage.
Sweater,
You need
hunger
reeds, I think.
What was that, Profe?
How's your hunger situation?
I'm cooking some berries now. Oh, do you need the berries for the crock pot?
No, I'm gonna make meatballs.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna give them to you if you need it. I'm at 18, so if you don't need them,
I'm at 36, so yeah, you definitely eat them. I'm gonna cook these juicy berries, which doesn't make a ton of sense.
I'm gonna make a couple. Eventually, I'm gonna make a few because when Jay and Wizard are here,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be good to have a couple of crock pots. You have a lot of juicy berries?
I had 2 and I ate them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you can combine them with. You can do one morsel. I think Jay talked about this probably, right?
What is it? 1 morsel and 3 fruit?
1 morsel and 3 any filler except for sticks.
Sticks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sticks will turn
Oh,
into-
really?
Yeah, so if you have carrots
Seeds and
or I don't think seeds count either. I don't think.
Okay.
No. Oh, I heard something. Football
I'm not
helmet.
saying that Jay's child sounds spooky. I'm just saying hearing a child while playing this game with no context is a little spooky. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
very fair. That's very fair. Wizard!
Hey, what's up, Wizard?
I'm crashing the party.
Heck yeah.
I love your assessment though of the child.
We left you out. We locked you out. We are complete. All
Yeah, sorry, my spooky child had to come and tell me that she did not have gummies. She chose a cake pop for her snack. She is also not
Ooh.
starving.
That's good. That's good parenting,
She's busy.
honestly.
That's right.
Your child ain't starving.
She's doing okay. Yeah. Yeah. Prof Lynette, hello. Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome to our super chill. Don't
I know.
Starve
What are
together.
these lo-fi beats like?
Yeah, it's
this
been
is a
great.
Prof A lead.
You know. You already know.
been going great. This is they're making great progress. No one has died.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Oh,
Yeah, really good.
have they been taking your instructions?
Yes, and I've been
I have.
trying not to be as overbearing
I
as
have.
normal. But
He's not seen or heard. I merely follow the instructions of the voice that I hear in my head.
that's right. Isn't that how all great history is made?
I'm pretty sure.
It was the voice in my head telling me to kill that rabbit.
Okay.
Back here so I can murder you.
As long as it's not sentient. As long as it can't ask you not to, right?
Yeah, then we don't. Ooh, these are some good berries. Good eating.
A lot of stuff, right?
What's that?
I was just checking to make sure Prof Lynette saw all the login stuff.
No, I don't see it. It's not up there. Probably because I wasn't around.
Or is it not there?
Is it on Discord or is it?
It's in the StreamYard.
No,
can
it's
see.
not on StreamYard.
All right, hold
Found
on.
a swamp.
Do you mind if I global pause?
Yeah, global pause, yeah.
I found a swamp.
Okay.
What's the deal with the swamp as we get Wizard set up?
One, be careful because there are tentacles that sort of pop up. You'll see a little bubbling kind of on the ground. There's a tentacle there and it can attack you, and those hurt a lot. But if
Okay.
you see reeds, collect the reeds if you can, because that's how you make the bird's nest, which again
Oh,
becomes
okay.
a really cool, like sustainable food source.
Okay.
Get reeds, don't get tentacles.
Yes, and again, you'll see like a little. It's kind of hard to see, but like a little bit of like a bubbling kind of like sprite on the ground where the tentacles are. And there's a really small delay. The one thing I've noticed about combat in this game is like everything has like a like a charge timer almost. So like it'll swing at you, but it like winds up, so it gives you time to kind of just run away. My combat strategy is to run away like a coward.
Run away!
Run away!
Permission to unpause.
Yes, granted.
Okay, unpausing, and now it should actually let you.
All right, I was like, I'm connecting.
Noise. All right, I'm on a journey.
Walking.
More stone, and then I'm going to make an alchemy engine, and then we can make football helmets.
So what's the server deal here? Are we respawning or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For free, no punishment.
Sweet.
I see a bunch of fish. I don't have anything to get them.
Oh, that's fun. We can fish eventually.
Yeah,
What?
can you fish? Is that I never got to that point in the
I think it's possible.
game. It has to be, right? Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
Prof's fish. They can't
Like-
just give us fish.
There's something in the rabbit trap.
Ooh, delightful. Oh man, hungry again. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
hungry again too. I need some morsels.
what do I want to give Chester? I don't need this gold right now.
Ooh, there's something in this trap. Heck yeah. I feel like I always place the traps and not the way I want to place them. It's kind of, I don't know.
What is the touchstone?
If this were not endless, that's where we could resurrect.
Ah.
But I think it only happens once, Jay.
Yes, one per touchstone. And maps, I think by default have. I don't know about Don't Starve Together, but I think in the standalone one, I think it's 2 by default. But you can change that.
And where are y'all? Where am I supposed to find you?
If you go
You're
north
close.
of the spawn gate and then you'll hit a road if you just go like straight north of that, and then you just go east along that road, and we're at the cross section of 2 roads.
Oh, I see a dead body, a skeleton.
Ooh,
It's not one
left.
of us, fortunately.
It should have some good stuff on it, though.
Yeah,
Usually those have-
suspicious marble.
Oh,
What?
Oh, you might
interesting.
be closer to
Oh, I
me than
can't
you.
carry it. There's
Wow.
2 dead bodies here, or
Oh.
skeletons.
Remember
I
it,
got
and then you can
distracted.
come back to it.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
one morsel and the rest are berries for the meatball.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Any filler. Sweater, how do you feel about me not coming home tonight? Are you good on food?
I got meatballs in the crock pot.
Okay.
It's all good.
It's
Meatballs
a
look
surprisingly domestic conversation.
I have
I know. I'm like, they're gonna get cold while we're waiting for you to come home, but whatever.
I'm sorry, you said east on the road?
East on the road, yeah.
Oh, I see. Hello.
Sweet.
Aw.
Hello,
Hey, friends.
friend.
I miss you. I like looking at you from afar.
I have juicy berries. Oh, and a rabbit.
Ooh,
Let me murder it.
excellent. You can drop those in the crock pot if you want and get some good meatballs, or you could put the morsel, the rabbit, on the
Yeah.
drying rack.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that.
you can make another drying rack. Honestly,
I
Yeah, I was
also
gonna say
have
maybe get a second one up. Yeah.
rot. What is that useful for anything? It says I can eat it.
For
I would
farming,
not
don't
eat
eat
it.
it. Yeah, don't eat the rot.
I'm just leaving crap on the ground, but I don't know what to do with. That's why there's just trash everywhere.
Welcome to our trash site.
So all right, so you've got traps going. If you can, I give a next set of steps maybe? Do you want some
Instruction.
advice? Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it to sound like instruction. I was like, here's my
Yes.
advice. But you got through that
Suggestions.
phase, right? That phase of you've got kind of some food production going, right?
Mhm.
And hopefully someone's collecting those berry bushes because they do take a while.
I
to,
am.
Okay, good.
Oh, I should plant those now. That should probably be my priority.
Yeah, and then you
Should
gotta
is there a
grab,
place I should put them? In
Put
particular?
them just a little bit over, in one direction, north
Okay.
or south
It's
or
nighttime
east or something.
now, so-
Oh, wait.
Just in case anything starts on fire, you don't want it to jump to your main camp,
Oh,
but make it
yeah,
close
yeah, yeah.
enough so that it's not too far out of the way.
I don't have any wood.
Shoot, sorry.
But then you'll also have to gather
Help.
the beefalo dung.
I'm just gonna let both of us die in the darkness.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
Do you need food?
I am pretty good actually, but thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna just cook some stuff.
I lied, by the way. I'm coming home. I'm hungry.
I'm scared.
I'm hungry and scared.
What happens if you put oops all berries in the crock pot? Anything?
I never
You
tried.
could just get a.
I didn't
you get
try to.
You get it like a jelly or something. It isn't as efficient.
Okay.
It gives you like a decent amount of nutrition, but one rabbit makes a big difference. It's like 12 versus like 65 or something like that.
Does anybody have an extra morsel by any chance?
I don't have morsels. I have a bunch of berries, but that's all I got.
Rabbit.
How do I dig? Ground. Dig. Ground.
You need a
Go.
shovel.
I'm holding the shovel.
And what are you're trying to plant, or you're trying
I'm
to
trying to plant?
Oh,
yeah.
just hold the bush, and then I think it's right click. Yeah, you got the bush is the thing.
Oh, okay. I'm just like clicking on the ground, like how?
Yeah, it's like Minecraft. You want to you have to hoe the earth or something. You know, like every game is a little different on how you.
I'm gonna put them like symmetrically, and then we'll have a little orchard or a little vineyard. Oh wait, that one's not symmetrical. Never mind. This has an organic feel.
Electrical doodad. God damn it. Really?
What do you need?
Is that what you were trying
for?
to do?
We're trying to make an alchemy engine, but I didn't realize I needed it.
Yeah. I would still focus on food for a little bit. I think
Those
you need
hounds
to
never
get a little
came,
more.
man.
Yeah, you're right. It's day 9. Huh.
Yeah, that's fair, Jay. We should probably set up a good.
Chain.
Does anyone have an extra weapon?
I can make you one. Give me just a moment.
There's a berry bush over here. Are we supposed to dig it?
Oh, is it the one that's next to our campsite?
Yeah. Are you saving it there?
No, I planted those there. So that's our vineyard, our orchard. What do you call if you grow berries? A berry yard?
Winery.
Farm. Berry farm. Berry farm. Like Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm. Or Knott's Berry Farm is that?
All right, Sweater, are you getting the beefalo manure?
No, is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, because you have to actually collect the beefalo manure, and you have to
Put it on them?
put it on each plant. Yeah, each plant requires one.
I didn't know I was lovingly
manure.
applying manure.
Yes, you signed up to. When you sign up to farm, you're farming real deal.
I can't say that word, manure. I can't say that.
Manure.
Manure.
You ever have those words? I feel like everyone has those words that it's I just can't say this word, people. I don't know what to tell you.
Higher English language.
Sorry.
Wizard, I left you a spear at the base.
Okay. I wandered off somewhere, so I'll try to find it.
Whenever you come home.
I didn't see back. This is from 5 minutes ago, but I didn't see Backlog's comment of meatballs in the crock pot is number 1 on the country music billboard. It's very good, and I'm sorry that went on.
Yes, Backlog, thank you. Yes, I said I was paying attention to chat, but I stopped paying attention to chat. That is very good. Meatballs in the crock pot.
Got my meatballs in the crock pot. Got my robot coming home. Got my rabbits in the traps, and got my new friend here at home.
Very nice. That was very good.
Yeah, it's one of the services I provide.
That's right.
I love it.
In emergent, yes, Backlog, thank you. Emergent gameplay, yes, it is. It emerges from my mouth, yes. Welcome to the ProfsPlay stream.
Okay.
I hope we can clip. I'm an idiot and I don't know how to clip things, but I hope someone is going to help us clip that song, because that's a chart topper. You're right. That is a chart topper.
I'm somebody clip my sweet song.
That's good. You went with a more swinging version. I was going to do like a ballad. It sounds like a ballad, like meatballs in the crock pot. Dinner's getting cold.
Well, we can all have our own interpretation of meatballs in the crock pot. That's beautiful.
Man, I'm feeling old. Got a hunger in my stomach and one deep in my heart.
Sorry to interrupt your singing. I'm trying to survive here.
Right. Yeah, so some of us have to eat. Yeah.
Is there I have a spear. Is there an animal that's most effective against?
Not really. It's more for defense or kill. Eventually you're going to want to kill a beefalo or a couple of beefalo to get their hide, but that's probably a stage away.
The hounds are coming. Oh shoot! Oh
All
shoot!
right,
Oh
yeah.
shoot! Oh shoot! Oh no! There's a hound. Oh no!
All right, so just kite directly, go as directly as you can. Don't try to dodge or anything. Just go to the beefalo, and they'll basically take care of it.
Okay. Oh my god.
I think Prof A, you're the how do I say this where it doesn't sound like criticism? How do I provide constructive feedback to you? I think the mistake you made last time with the hounds and other things the beefalo that were chasing you was you were trying to like juke them. You just basically just keep running straight. You know, like juking gives them more time to sort of swing at you, and then that keeps them engaged. They'll eventually like lose aggro when they can't like swing at you. So if you're trying to like kite things, you just want to kind of keep running.
They all got killed by buffalo.
Oh,
Wait, so I have their meat now. Can I do anything with that?
You can use What do you can use one. There is a recipe where you can use one monster meat where it won't hurt you. Because if you eat monster meat, I think it doesn't. I think it may make you sick and it gives you a sanity penalty. But I think you can convert it in one dish. I can't remember what it is. I can look it up. There is one dish where you can use like one monster meat and it'll still be okay.
Oh dang! It's already 1:45.
No.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh.
Progress.
One more day. Wait till morning.
One more day.
Yeah, I'm ready to hunt with you now that I'm here.
Yeah, Wizard just not here.
I may recruit you for a hunt since you mentioned. Because I was having a lot of trouble getting the gear that I thought I was gonna not have trouble. That's what I get for not having a football helmet. I mean, we don't really have a lot to debrief, so let's just push it.
Heck yeah.
Let's just push it.
We definitely have to call our next stream meatballs in the crock pot, right? Next time we play this.
Nearly it's sausage adjacent. A meatball is kind of like a round sausage. It's not cased. That's the big difference, I guess.
This time we don't have Jay's sausage facts. We have Jay's meat facts. A meatball is a round sausage fact.
The casing, I think, is what makes the difference.
What if a meatball had a casing on it? Is it then a sausage?
I think it's then a sausage. Yeah, it's a round sausage. I think that's the difference.
See, we're asking the important questions.
What if a meatball has a casing? Is it a sausage? In my book, everything is a sausage in my book. I mean, you can grind up anything. Shoes.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey. Nope.
I hope this doesn't feel like a waste of juicy berries.
Did you find out what that monster meat recipe is, Jay?
Oh, sorry. No, I got this.
See, you're like the like in the movie, like the person that's back at HQ, and it's like, can you hack into the mainframe?
Right. Have you guys seen? By the way, as a total aside, have you seen that website that like it's like fake hacker code, and you just like jam on your keyboard, and like it pulls up little snippets of like actual code, and it looks like you're like a hacker on NCIS. God, what's the name of that? I'll look that up too. But it's the best. Sometimes when I'm like super stressed out, I'll just like go to that website and just like pound on the keyboard for 60 seconds and feel like I'm a crazy hacker.
Okay, where'd you go?
Oh, do you want to come for a hunt?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah, our target is a clockwork rook. And the hound softened it up a little bit, which is good. But I was still having a really hard time.
Let's see, monster meat.
I'm sorry? I forgot how to force attack on keyboard and mouse.
Or you just click.
Right click? Is it just right click?
I don't remember.
That I don't recall.
Tempted to stop and pick grass, but we're on a mission. ProfsPlay. We're on a hunt. I'm only at 50.
Eventually, you'll because you're by the savannah. It's not as big of a deal, but you'll eventually want to also dig up the grass and plant like a little grass farm near your base too, and twigs too, and twigs. Yeah, basically all the things that regrow you can uproot and then just bring have like a constant supply. So trees, you make a little tree farm through the acorns, plant trees, and then you have like a steady supply of wood. You can plant berry bushes, twigs, and grass. and then those just regrow every couple, like 3 or 4 days or something like that. They'll regrow. So
Right.
not
Where
over the
are
winter.
we
Though.
going? Oh my god.
Right here. This is it. This is it. This is it.
Oh no, Spooky Town. What is this?
Horses.
You didn't say you were going to Spooky Town.
This thing?
Now the thing that's chasing me right now and trying to kill me. Trying to kill all of us, really.
Oh, the frogs are very creepy.
And dangerous.
I think I didn't appreciate what they looked like before. My goodness.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy.
All this high fidelity on my new monitor.
Should I take
There's
one
an
swing?
evil flower.
If you pick it, it will hurt your sanity.
Wait, how am I not hitting it?
It's the monster meat you can use for meaty stew, but you need a large meat for that. So like a beefalo meat, not just a rabbit like morsel. So if you use one monster meat, one big meat, and 2 morsels, you get meaty stew, which is a really, really good. It's like 150 food, 12 sanity or 12 health and 5 sanity. So it's really
Sorry.
high.
I'm 1 hit away from death, so I'm going to stop engaging.
How? It doesn't seem like we're doing anything to it.
I'm going to try and do something non-violent.
You can also make bacon and eggs with 1 monster.
I don't know what
Can I
morsel.
put spoiled
monster meat,
berries
and
in the crock pot or no?
yes, but I think it reduces the quality of what you produce. I think
What can we do with marble?
I would probably let Prof A just eat them.
If it's spoiled meatballs, I'll give them to Prof A.
Yeah.
Permission to global pause real quick.
Go for it.
Oh, and what's that hacker? Let me find that hacker.
Okay, lag compensation is off. Okay, good. Never mind. All right, on pausing.
Oh.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
There's like a little table with a flower on it that says stagehand. What is that?
Yeah, I keep saying.
It wasn't here previously, but it's here now.
Yeah.
Backlog, thank you for the balls in the crock pot. That will be removed. Hackertyper.net. Hackertyper.net is a good stress. It's like a stress ball. It feels like a little digital stress ball.
I'm like half.
Okay. If I take 1 more hit, this thing's gonna kill me. I'm trying to kill it though. One hit at a time.
Is the axe more effective or probably not?
I think the spear. Is.
Oh, my meatballs were good that came out of the crock pot, so I guess it's okay if they're spoiled. Oh, wow. When you put fertilizer on the bushes, they like sprout right up.
Oh, no.
It was going to be that dramatic.
Oh no, I died.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
die.
I am dead.
Uh-oh.
The gate's not too far though. I'll get there in a little bit. I dropped all of my stuff on the floor, so help.
I know, I wanted to get Chester, but it's chasing me.
Take him.
Oh, wait.
We certainly don't want to leave him there.
Wait. Oh, did I
Yeah,
not
go
pick it
ahead,
up?
grab
Come
it.
on, Chester. Come be
Grab
my
it.
friend.
I know, Nocturnal Rabbit, it's so sad. But we're playing Endless, so I should be able to res at the...
Yeah, what's the penalty for endless? There kind of is none, I guess.
20% health, I think?
Oh, you start with 20% less health.
Hmm.
But you can get that back up, right? It's not a permanent penalty?
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
use
You just
another
got to heal
item.
up. It is a permanent penalty?
I just used a touchstone to come back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I only
Got
had
it.
50 health. I really want to get revenge, so I'm coming back down.
You're going back?
Oh my
Uh-oh.
gosh.
I'm going back. I'm going back.
Oh
We're
my
doing-
gosh.
Choice you're making. Not the
Well,
choice
first
I
of
would
all, my
make.
stuff is there.
That is true. I took Chester, though. Chester shall be safe.
I appreciate. I trust that Chester's in good hands.
You're a
I
cute
stole the
ghost.
pet.
Nocturnal Rabbit says you're a cute ghost.
Aw, thanks. Okay, where's all my stuff? Oh man, it's like right next to him. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, here, I can just bite him away. Then go back, get my stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Oh no, running. I'm gonna have to come home soon. I need the essentials though. Twigs. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. We got this. We got this. Oh, I'm starting to go insane too. Don't touch me. Spear. Oh, should I fight?
Yeah, this stagehand thing, I saw when it spawned. It was weird.
Yeah, what is that?
It just came about, I don't know.
Oh, wait, it is almost night. Where am I going?
I think I can do it. Here's how Bernie can still win.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nicely done.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm scared. I'm coming home. Everything is scary. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. All right. I think I might have to wrap it up here, y'all. I got to do
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem with these games. They can be endless, right? You know, you just keep going and going.
One more.
Which I love. And yeah, one more turn.
We should do a 6-hour Don't Starve Together stream.
Oh my gosh, charity stream is don't
Charity
charity
stream,
together for 6 hours.
Yeah.
That would be great. Before we end this, just on that long, endless kind of thing, do any of you play Civ?
I have no.
Civilization?
Mm-mm.
Really?
It's been
Sweater?
I used to. Yeah. No, I love Civ. But the most recent one I haven't really played.
Yeah,
I bought
can
it
get
and I
into
never played it much. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. There was just there were so many systems that I was like, I couldn't get into the flow of it. But I love the other Civs, and I love freaking Alpha Centauri.
Oh yes,
Most
Alpha Centauri.
underrated
Yes,
thing
thank you.
Ever.
You know, Sweater and I, every time we do this, we realize there are more and more.
We're
games
very
we're
simpatico.
simpatico. Oh my god, we did it! We just did it. Yeah, no, totally. You were playing Chrono Trigger on your stream, and that's one of my all-time favorite games. Alpha Centauri, I played hundreds of hours of Alpha Centauri. Civ 5, I played a lot of, but I just couldn't get into 6. You're right. But I've never played a multiplayer Civ game, multiplayer Civ game. So maybe that could be a stream.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh,
kinda
yeah, I'm pretty sure I own that for sure. So
Yeah, because it's part of the base. Oh.
global pause. That's startling.
You all want to come back to base before we disconnect?
I'm at base.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in the middle of planting a tree.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go.
Way to go, Profe.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
I'm just trying to make this vineyard beautiful for us. These juicy berries on the vine.
All right. Let me know when it's okay to disconnect.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
At some point, I'm gonna need to find flower ground.
Do you want Chester back? I left it.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Shall we wrap it up? Shall we call it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. That was good. Bye, everyone. Bye, server.
Yeah, totally. Figured out.
I'm gonna disconnect the server.
Wait, so y'all like this version that we have right now? Or are we just going to start a new one every single time?
This is going really
I feel
well.
really
This
good
is a
about. I'm
pretty good-
really
this
proud
is-
of my berry bushes, and I don't want to abandon them.
This is a good. This is a very good start, and I think you've got a pretty. I wonder if it's easier to do with, 2 to get started.
Yeah, yeah, because if we
because
weren't trying to feed
you're-
as many people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
your
interesting.
initial sort of food requirement isn't
Yeah.
as high. Like
Yeah.
by the time we got to day 10 or whatever, we were all just like, oh, we're out of food, kind of thing.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
it'll
you got a great
get you in this, Jay, though, because I think in terms of division of labor,
Yeah.
I think that would be super helpful.
Yeah. Now. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Now that you've got
Somebody else.
you've got the start of a sustainable sort of food production supply, berries, coming in, rabbits and stuff. Now you found a swamp, so you can build a couple bird cages, that kind of thing. Totally.
Yeah. No, I think this is good. Well, we did it. We did it, y'all.
We did it.
I don't know. Sweater, what do you think? Have I redeemed myself?
You have. You've more than redeemed yourself. Now I'm very sad that we're not playing anymore. So I take back everything I said, and now I will be obsessed with this. So yes.
Good. Good.
In summary, yes.
When you could actually play the game, imagine that. When you could actually participate.
yeah. I definitely pro endless mode. Although I didn't die. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sweater death counter 0.
At 0.
I got high score for deaths today.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
Andrea, thank you so much for the kind words and for stopping.
Yeah,
by.
thank you.
Yes, and thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you all.
I guess just super quick to round it all off. Where can we find everybody next? I know you joined a little late, Wizard, but I might just pass it down to you anyway.
Yeah,
where can we find you?
yeah.
What you doing?
Just follow me on twitch.tv/wizardphd to get a notification, because you never know when I might go live. But I am going to do with the We Make Bad Plans D&D crew that I'm part of. We're doing an after show Q&A on Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but it's on that channel, twitch.tv/We Make Bad Plans. I won't spoil it if you haven't caught up, but yeah, that's where you'll find me on Twitch live next time. And I'll toss it. Oh, almost. How do I do diagonal? Diagonal. This one.
I wasn't ready.
I don't have anything. So
I
you're
dropped
just
it
gonna
and I
take air.
retrieved it. Yes, I did an awesome job grabbing the air. I'm not going to be streaming this Saturday. I just realized we're going into the forest for the weekend, and a few days after that, getting a cabin away from things and people, and we will stare at the majesty of nature. So I will not be streaming. Monday or Tuesday. I'm like having the realization in real time that this means I won't be streaming because we're going to be gone until Tuesday. So I guess I'll stream. Maybe I'll try to stream on Wednesday next week. Stay tuned. No promises. But definitely here on Thursday at the very least. But yeah, follow my channel and see if I happen to stream. All right. And Prof A, where can we find you? I don't think you said where you're going to be.
Oh yeah, 100% backlog. Don't starve IRL is what's better.
Yes. I'll report back. I'll report back how my survival, how my juicy berry and meat adventures went.
Hopefully the hounds are friendlier in real life.
Well, we're bringing a hound, but he's not too intimidating.
Your own protection. Your Wobie. Where am I next? I'm back on my channel, 5:30 p.m. Mondays and Fridays, U.S. Pacific. So come by and check out the adventure / old school RPGing. Jay, when are we for back together?
We are going to be back together, cosmos willing, all the power of the universe willing. We will be back together next Thursday, in which hopefully my internet will be stable once again, and we're going to try to. My plan currently is for some VR extravaganza. So that's the hope. Next Thursday, I've got a couple of cool activities in mind and stuff. So hopefully those of you who are here now will tune in then, and we'll see you there. Otherwise, we'll see you all on our Discord. I don't think we've plugged our Discord yet. I've got one more set of plugs too. While we're putting the Discord link and stuff, I think everyone here is actually on the Discord anyway. But just in case, we'll put that link up on the Discord. The free Epic game this week is, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to check. But there's a bunch of pretty good deals going on games. So I just want to shout a couple out before we here. If you are here on Twitch, if you're an Amazon Prime member and you have it connected, again, I know here I'm corporate shilling and stuff, but if you're an Amazon Prime member and you have it connected to Twitch, so you have Twitch Prime, you get free games periodically. Every month they release a few games. There's a really good game. I really recommend this game. That's available right now, called Tengami. It's a really cool. It's like a little puzzle game. But it's got an awesome aesthetic based on sort of origami or paper folding and stuff. It's just a really, really cool looking game and totally worth, $0, but worth your time to just check it out. It's a beautiful game. So Tengami. The Epic game, I can't tell you what the freebie is because my internet is not working too well. But the other, it's not free, but there is another, the Humble Bundle this month. The Humble Choice is actually really good. It's Control, XCOM Chimera Squad, and a couple others for $12. And Control, Sweaterwolf, you played and loved. I have not played it, but I really want to.
It's life. Go play it. It's life at 12.
Yeah. So for $12, you get that. Plus, XCOM Chimera Squad is really good, and just those two games alone are worth totally $12. So, those are some deals if you're looking for some good game deals. Otherwise, we'll hopefully see you on Discord, and we'll see you next Thursday, same prof time, same prof channel. See you then.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.